From the very first second, imagine a machine that doesn't just belong to the future, but feels like it was designed by the future itself. A vision where technology, nature, and emotion merge into one living idea. And right in front of you, the Mercedes Vision AVTR. This is not just another concept car. This is what happens when imagination stops being a dream and starts becoming reality. Just look at it for a moment and tell me it doesn't feel alive. We begin inside a luxury, futuristic showroom. The lighting is soft, almost cinematic, reflecting gently across the floor as silence builds anticipation. And then it appears, standing still like a creature from another world. Every angle of it feels intentional, like it was sculpted rather than built. You don't just see it, you feel its presence. Now move closer to the front design. No sharp aggression, no traditional grille shouting for attention. Instead, a smooth, flowing face that feels organic, almost emotional. It doesn't look like it wants to dominate the road. It feels like it wants to understand it. And in that moment, you realize this is something completely different. Shift your eyes along the side profile. The body flows like a living wave, uninterrupted and pure. It's as if air itself has been shaped into form. Every curve is soft yet powerful, futuristic yet natural. And the more you look, the more it starts to feel less like a machine and more like a living motion waiting to happen. Then your attention drops to the wheels, and suddenly everything changes. These aren't ordinary wheels. They are glowing energy rings. Light pulses through them like a heartbeat, as if the vehicle is connected to a hidden source of life. It feels like energy trapped in motion, ready to awaken at any second. Now your focus moves to the rear design, and this is where the future becomes even more surreal. The back of the vehicle glows with intricate lighting patterns, like a language we don't fully understand yet. It feels sculpted by imagination itself, smooth, futuristic, almost spiritual in its design. Every light feels like a signal from tomorrow. And then it begins to move, silent at first, almost unreal. The vision. A VTR glides forward like gravity has less control over it. There is no noise, no effort, only smooth, intelligent motion. It feels like the road is not being driven, but being gently guided. And in that moment, you can't help but ask yourself, what if all cars moved like this in the future? The doors open, and now we step inside. The interior is unlike anything you've ever seen in a traditional car. This is not just luxury. This is experience designed around life itself. Every surface feels warm, organic, and responsive. It doesn't feel like sitting inside a machine. It feels like sitting inside a living space that understands you. And then, the center comes alive. A holographic dashboard rises in front of you, floating like liquid light. It reacts instantly, shifting shapes, responding to movement, almost as if it can think. There are no heavy buttons, no complicated systems, just pure interaction between human and machine. It feels like communication rather than control. Now imagine placing your hand forward, and the vehicle responding not to touch, but to intention. Biometric sensing reads subtle signals, translating presence into action. It's as if the car knows you, not just your commands, but your rhythm, your energy, your state of being. Beneath all of this beauty lies something even more powerful. Advanced, hybrid-inspired systems working silently, invisibly, yet intelligently. Power is not just delivered, it is balanced, optimized, and harmonized. It doesn't feel forced, it feels natural, like energy flowing through an ecosystem rather than a machine. And now the journey truly begins. We enter a vast desert highway. Golden sand stretches endlessly on both sides. And the vision AVTR moves like it belongs to this landscape. There's a strange harmony here. Machine and nature sharing the same space without conflict. It glides forward effortlessly, as if the desert itself is guiding it. But the story doesn't stop there. The terrain changes. Rocks, uneven paths, challenging surfaces appear. But the vehicle remains completely calm. It doesn't struggle. It doesn't hesitate. It adapts. It flows. It moves like a living organism designed to respect every surface it touches. And suddenly, off-road driving doesn't feel rugged anymore. It feels graceful. Then everything shifts again. A futuristic, smart city rises around it. Neon reflections dance across glass towers. Roads glow with digital light. The environment feels alive, responsive, connected, and the Vision AVTR moves through it seamlessly, like it was always meant to exist in this kind of world. It doesn't stand out as foreign. It blends as if it belongs. Now pause for a moment and compare it. Modern Mercedes vehicles represent excellence today. Luxury, performance, precision. But the Vision AVTR feels like something beyond today. It feels like a preview of a world we haven't entered yet. A glimpse into where design, intelligence, and emotion merge into one direction. It's not just evolution. It feels like transformation. And finally, everything slows down. The sun begins to set. Golden light spreads across the horizon, painting the entire scene in warmth. The Vision AVTR stands still, silent, powerful, and almost poetic in its presence. Reflections of the sunset move across its surface like a final signature from nature itself. In this moment, it doesn't feel like a car anymore. It feels like a vision, a statement, a question to the future. How far are we willing to go when imagination has no limits? And as the light fades, one thought remains clear. The future of driving is not coming someday. It's already here, waiting to be understood. If this journey into tomorrow amazed you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Because this is only the beginning of a new era in automotive evolution.